Okay, good afternoon. This lesson is the flip classroom lesson for primary 4, week 3, episode 3 on Monday. So, especially I would like to say hello to class 4S2 students. Happy Chinese New Year. I hope you work hard during this coronavirus outbreak. And for the rest of the P4 students, hello too. So today we will use our English book and our workbook. Don't worry, I'll guide you. And the objectives of our lessons are as follows. 1. Places to visit and things to do in Hong Kong. And number 2 would be future tense. Ask and answer about where people will go, what people will do in the future. So you may say, oh, this is about traveling. That's right. And number 3, short answers. I will guide you how to use the phrases yes, we will and no, we won't. And number 4 would be about brochures. So that's from your textbook, page 9. We will use brochures to learn about vocab and explore interesting hiking places in Hong Kong. So let's begin. Expedia.
Hong Kong is located on the southern coast of the People's Republic of China. The former British colony consists of 3 main areas: the New Territories, the Kowloon Peninsula, and Hong Kong Island. Hong Kong is one of the most densely populated places on the planet. Its dramatic cityscapes cling to the hillsides and the edges of its spectacular harbour. At the tip of the Kowloon Peninsula is Tsim Sha Tsui, an area filled with classic neighbourhoods. Take a stroll along the Tsim Sha Tsui promenade, which overlooks Victoria Harbour, one of the busiest and most scenic ports in the world. The promenade is home to some of the territory's premier arts institutions, like the Museum of Art and the Hong Kong Cultural Centre. From the promenade, hop aboard a historic Star Ferry for the short crossing to Hong Kong Island. Explore the malls and futuristic architecture. Lantau is one of the largest of Hong Kong's 250 islands. Take the 25-minute cable car ride to the mountaintop village of Nongping. Here you'll find the Polin Monastery and one of Hong Kong's biggest attractions, the Tian Tan Buddha.
So boys and girls, please take out your textbook, the Longman Elect, book 4B, and turn to page 5. We'll take a look. So in the video, we focus on some places like Tsim Sha Tsui and Lantau Island. Now the language focus. Please read after the man.
Language focus.
Where will you go on the first day?
Where will you go on the first day?
We'll go to the peak.
We'll go to the peak. So will is the short form of we will. Now pay attention here. Above this one, number 7, the peak. The T is in capital letter because it's like a bullet point. But when you write the peak in a sentence, the letter T here is a small letter and the letter P is a capital letter. This is very tricky. So remember, the peak, small letter T, big letter P. And here,
What will you do there?
that means what will you do at the peak?
I'll look at the view of Hong Kong. We'll look at the view of Hong Kong.
I'll look at the view of Hong Kong. I'll is the short form of I will. So this one we will do it in your workbook, but we'll not go through the structure very detailed. Okay, so next one.
Will you visit the Avenue of Stars?
Will you visit the Avenue of Stars?
Yes, I will.
Yes, I will.
No, I won't.
No, I won't.
Yes, we will. No, we won't.
So remember, here we must say we will. We cannot use the form will. It's too short, although it's short answers. But here we must use we won't. So it's a little hard to remember. So yes, we will. No, we won't. Won't is the short form of will not. Okay? Let's take a look at this PowerPoint. It will explain more clearly the structure of future tense. The boy says, "Where will you go this Saturday?" And the girl says, "I'll go to Lantau Island." Now, will, I'll, I will is the key word for future tense. Today is Monday. After 5 days, it is Saturday. It's not now, but is in the future. So you cannot just answer, "I go to Lantau Island." You need to say, "I'll go to Lantau Island on Saturday." So, will you, that means Candy and you, visit the big Buddha? Oh, she's going to say yes. Yes, we will. Do you still remember? You may refer to your book, page 5. Will you visit Disneyland? No, remember? No, we won't. That means no, we will not. But in short form, we must say, yes, we will. No, we won't. Got it? Let's turn to page 7 now for more practices.
Practice 2. Jenny's cousin, Candy, from Canada, is visiting Hong Kong. Where will Jenny take her? Finish what Jenny and Ben say.
So here we can see that Ben and Jenny are Chinese. They are from Hong Kong, so they will know Hong Kong much better than Jenny's cousin, Candy from Canada. So Candy from Canada does not know about Tsim Sha Tsui, Lantau Island, and Sai Kung. And the two children, they look at a website called discoverhongkong.com. So let's read together. So listen to the man and you repeat after him.
Interesting places to visit in Hong Kong. Tsim Sha Tsui, Lantau Island, Sai Kung.
So in the Expedia video, we already learned about Tsim Sha Tsui and Lantau Island. Now, in Tsim Sha Tsui, we can
visit the Avenue of Stars.
Let's read together. Visit the Avenue of Stars. We can also
go shopping.
Go shopping. How about on Lantau Island? We can together
visit Disneyland.
Visit Disneyland. We can
ride on the cable car.
Ride on the cable car. We can
visit the big Buddha.
Visit the big Buddha. Visit the big Buddha. How about in Sai Kung? We can
eat seafood.
Eat seafood.
Go hiking.
Go hiking. Now, Jenny has a plan already, and Ben does not know about Jenny's plan. Jenny's plan to do with Candy, they will visit the Avenue of Stars to take photos. They will go hiking to get some fresh air. They will visit Disneyland to go on the rides, and they will ride on the cable car to look at the view. How do we ask and answer this question?
Where will Jenny take her? Finish what Jenny and Ben say.
Where will you go?
We'll go to Chim Sa Choi, Sai Kung and Lantau Island.
Will you visit the Avenue of Stars?
Yes, we will. We want to take photos.
Will you go shopping?
No, we won't.
So here, Ben and Jenny are looking at the website, which suggests them visiting the Avenue of Stars and going shopping in Chim Sha Tsui. So Ben asked, will you visit the Avenue of Stars? Jenny loves visiting the Avenue of Stars. So she said, yes, we will. We want to take photos. But does Jenny love going shopping? We can't see the red heart here. So when Ben said, will you go shopping? Jenny answers, no, we won't. So probably in Sai Kung, Ben will ask, will you eat seafood? And will you go hiking? Now let's take a look here in your book. Does Jenny like eating seafood, or does Jenny like going hiking? So we can see her plan.
Will you eat seafood?
No, we won't.
Will you go hiking?
Can you see?
Yes, we will. We want to get some fresh air.
Okay, so she said yes when you see the red heart that matches with the suggestion. Go hiking, go hiking. Now here, for Lantau Island, there are 3 suggestions, and Jenny only said yes to 2 of them. So, yes, we will. We want to go on the rides. Yes, we will. We want to look at the view. Okay, let's check.
Will you visit Disneyland?
Yes, we will. We want to go on the rides.
Will you ride on the cable car?
Yes.
Yes, we will. We want to look at the view.
Will you visit the Big Buddha?
It would be a no.
No, we won't.
So understand? We will go to workbook page 3 in a minute. But first, we need to revise the sentence pattern. 2 sentences. 1. Where will you go? 2. What will you do? Remember the question word where pair with the word go, and the question word what match with the word do. Okay, what does it look like? For example, where will you go on Friday? And then you answer the question where. Will go to Sai Kung. Understand? Now we move on. What will you do in Sai Kung? Okay? What will you do in Sai Kung? Or we can replace it with there. What will you do there? And then you will answer, will swim in the sea. So the sentence pattern is very important, and please remember, do not mix up. Where will you go? What will you do? So Miss Lee will give you 2 E-class exercise. and then you just need to type the answers there. Okay, now let's move on. Now remember this pattern. Where will you go? We will go to. What will you do there? Will. Okay, Tina's friends from Canada are visiting Hong Kong. Tina is asking about their plans. Finish what they say. Okay, so this little girl Tina asks, where will you go on Friday? Friday, can we find the word? Friday to Sai Kung. Saturday to Ocean Park. Sunday to Lantau Island. And they decide not to go to Hong Kong Wetland Park. Okay, so where will you go on Friday? We'll go to Sai Kung. What will you do there? We'll swim in the sea. Okay, do the answers look familiar with my word example? Okay, so remember the pattern and then you can finish the rest. Okay, let's try number 2. Blah, 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 blah on Saturday. Blah, blah, blah. There will. Now remember, there are 3 bullet points as suggestions. And then the boys choose one of the suggestions. And you need to watch carefully what they think in their bubble. Okay, here. Saturday, Ocean Park. Of course, the keyword is pandas. Okay, let's try. Where will you go on Saturday? We'll go to Ocean Park. What will you do there? We'll... Can you find the answer? We'll look at the pandas. Okay, let's see. Okay, now I won't play the third answer to you, but we can do it together. Now, Sunday. So, of course, Lantau Island. And the picture is about the big Buddha, but not the cable car. Okay, easy. So this one would be Sunday. We'll go to, and then what will you do there? Will. Okay, I hope you get the hints, and then remember to type your answers very, very carefully in your e-class exercise. Okay, page 4. About the yes-no questions and short answers in future tense. Will you? Yes, I will. No, I won't. Okay, Andy joins a tour and will visit Hong Kong at Christmas. He is talking to Eva about his trip. Finish their questions and answers. Okay, Eva asks the questions all the time, and Andy has yes and no answers in his mind already. E. Will you go to Sai Kung? Yes, I will. Well, super easy. Okay, now let's try number 2. Go to Tsim Sha Tsui? No, I won't. So basically, if it's a yes answer, yes, I will. If it's a no answer, no, I won't. The final hint would be, take a look here. Sai Kung, Tsim Sha Tsui, and Wan Chai. They are all places, all districts. So here, the district would be the Peak. And here, the district would be Lantau Island. Do not write the Big Buddha in question number 5. Remember to write Lantau Island in question number 5. Got it? Okay. Now take the tour for Andy. Remember, Andy likes 3 places. They are Saikong, the Peak, and Lantau Island. So we check carefully 2A, B, C. Which tour fits his ticks? Tour A. Golden Bohemia Square. But Andy doesn't like Wan Chai. So probably Tour A is not correct. Tour B. Visit the Avenue of Stars. Oh, but Andy does not want to go to Tsim Sha Tsui. So 2B is also wrong. How about Tour C? It must be right. But let's check carefully. You can visit the Big Buddha. Bingo. Question 5. You can go hiking. Bingo. Question 1. And then look at the view of Hong Kong. Bingo again. Question 4. So obviously, the answer is boot. Okay, boys and girls, please turn to page 9. And we are now going to learn a new text type called brochures.
Text type. Brochures.
Now you may ask, what are brochures?
Brochures are thin books giving information about products and services.
So they want you to join their tours. So they make the brochures to make you love the products they are going to sell. Now, please take a closer look at the brochure. There are 4 pages. We can flip the pages now. This is page 1, page 2, page 3, and page 4. Let's learn more vocabulary that you may find difficult in page 9 and page 7. Okay, will, won't, will not. Let's read together. Will, won't, will not. Fresh air, fresh air. Brochure, brochure. Product, product. Surface, surface. Countryside, countryside. Discover, explore, discover, explore. Experienced, experienced. Local guide, local guide. Duration, duration. Itinerary, itinerary. Arrive, arrive. Include, include. Book, book. Now this is a verb, not the normal book we talk about. Book, to book. In advance, in advance. Receive, receive. Wow, let's try to answer the questions. Number 1.
The purpose of this brochure is to get the reader to...
Okay, what does Happy Tour want you to do after reading the brochure? Do they want you to discover the country parks? Do they want you to eat seafood? Do they want you to be the local guide? Or do they want you to make a booking? Okay, the answer would be to make a booking, because they want to sell the products and services. Okay, number 2.
Nick is visiting Hong Kong from Monday to Thursday. Which tour can he take?
Look for day.
Now, Nick is only free from Monday to Thursday. Let's take a look at the two tours on page 2 and 3. Here, is it suitable for Nick? The tour operates on every Sunday. So, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Oh, oops, sorry. On Sunday, Nick is not free, so he cannot go to this tour. Next tour.
Walk the Dragon's Back. Day, Mondays and Wednesdays.
Oh, so Nick can join this tour on Monday or on Wednesday. Of course, he doesn't need to join on both days, but at least this one is okay for Nick. So Nick can walk the Dragon's Back tour. You just need to write short answers. Walk the Dragon's Back tour. Here, walk the Dragon's Back and then tour. Done? Question 3.
Mr. and Mrs. Ho and their children, Kitty and Tommy, aged 8 and 10, are going on the Walk the Dragon's Back tour. How much will they pay?
Look for price.
So we are on the right page. Walk the Dragon's Back tour. The price.
Price $50 adult, $30 child.
So 2 adults, Mr. and Mrs. Ho, and 2 children, Kitty and Tommy, are going on that tour. So they need $50 plus $50 plus $30 plus $30. How much is it altogether? Do some sums and then you will find the answer is $160. B. Okay, do you get it? Good. Question 4.
Andrew booked the Explore Llama Island on foot tour today. He will go in 2 weeks' time. What will he receive?
Now you may say, oh, I know, we need to turn to page 2 of the brochure. But you find nothing. Now the hint here says,
Look at the back of the brochure.
okay, let's see what we will see at the back. Now,
You will get a free water bottle when you book a week in advance.
book a week in advance. So, in 2 weeks' time, that means he will book in 2 weeks in advance. So, he can receive the free bottle. Okay, so the answer would be a water bottle. Okay? Okay, here comes the last part of our lesson.
Imagine your pen friend is coming to Hong Kong. Where will you take him or her? Tell your friends.
Okay, so besides the places in our book, we can also go to the website of Hong Kong Tourism Board for more information. This is the website of the Hong Kong Tourism Board. And as you can see, the coronavirus outbreak has affected Hong Kong, particularly mainland China, and now spreading to Asia and all over the world. Many places like Ocean Park, Disneyland, and the cable car of Ngong Ping has closed. So where can we go if we are in Hong Kong? The website suggested some family hikes. So you may suggest your pen friend to do so, or better, after the outbreak. So first, you can suggest them to visit the Peak or Llama Island, Dragon's Back, and finally the Plover Cove Country Park. If the English is too difficult for you, you can click the Chinese version, but I suggest you to refer back to English most of the time. So after reading the website of the Hong Kong Tourism Board and the Expedia channel, we can answer the questions here. Okay, where will you take your pen friend? Now, very dangerous, or after the coronavirus outbreak? I think we prefer to do it after that. Now, suggestions. I'll take my friend to Chim Sha Tsui. We'll visit the Chim Sha Tsui promenade, and we want to look at Victoria Harbour. Okay, you can write something like this in the flip class exercise. Okay, other options. I'll take my pen friend to Lantau Island. We'll visit Ngong Ping Village. I've checked, it's not close. And we want to look at the Big Buddha. How about doing some hiking activities? So we'll go hiking. We want to get some fresh air. So you can use the information from the Hong Kong Tourism Board website. Okay. So do you remember the suggestions? I remember some and I will type them here. I'll take my friend to the peak. The peak, or Dragon's Back, or Plover Cove Country Park, or Lam Ma Island. Okay, so here are some suggestions to write sentences by using the structure we have learned. Okay, I hope soon we can beat the coronavirus and all of us will be happily ever after. Okay, bye bye.